Assalamualaikum and good morning. So I'm going to present about pineapple. So first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Mohammad Hafiz bin Khairul Anwar.
My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Abdul Sattar.
My name is Mohammad Safuan bin Bahzin.
My name is Mohammad bin Adnan.
My name is Ahmad Nizamuddin bin Yaacob Harmi.
So, firstly, I'm gonna explain about the general information of the pineapple. As you can see and we know about the shape of the pineapple, which is have a shape of pine cone, and it can reach to 30 cm length. Besides that, it has hexagonal pattern rank that is covered in a small soft spike, which is this spike. And the peak season in planting of the pineapple is in spring and summer months, and it has a good source of variety because it contains fiber and vitamin C and high level of bromelain. And mostly people can eat this pineapple in raw or cook in cuisines, and it is accepted in international market. The benefits also of the pineapple is it is twice more vitamin C than other species of pineapple. This is for MD2.
Okay. So the planting density. So pineapple need high planting density. So the advantage of the high planting density is first, less weed infestation. Second is protection of fruit from sunburn. Third is increase the production of propagules, which is sucker and slips. And fourth is the non-lodging of plant. Why is good for planting density is because we just have 5 acre of land. So the advantage of the 5 acre land is small, so that we choose a fruit or vegetable that can use in high planting density, that's why we choose pineapple. Next. Okay. So the general overview of the project that we're going to do is to describe the approach on how to manage and establish of major crop that have been chosen in a small scale field. So why I choose, like I said here, because why I choose pineapple is because of the pineapple can do the high planting density. They can get a lot of plant. Besides that, this project includes all the figures, layout, and supporting detail about the management framework of the major crop. This will show the step. This project will show the step on how to get through in agriculture farming with the solution of risk and achieve goal, which is to gain profit and success. Okay, next. Okay, so the objective of this project is to know how to develop and open up a new pineapple farm. Next is to prepare a budgeting statement for a new farm. Next is have knowledge on how to overcome the problem of pineapple, which is a pest and disease. And last is efficiency of getting profit and minimize the losses. So the objective that I would say we're going to explain in the later part. Okay, next.
Okay. Next is why we choose pineapple, because pineapple is easy to grow in tropical, and it can be easily grow in different type of soil, which is you can plant it in loam soil or sand soil. Okay. Next is it can survive even in rain season or dry season, because in Malaysia we have rain season and dry season. Also, it is really suitable to we plant in Malaysia. Next is high demand of local market and international. So because of high demand of pineapple, our country is second most export crop after banana. Okay, for pineapple. Next is a way to make good income in view high of demand for Malaysia pineapple. Okay, for the next slide, I'm going to tell you about layout, which is distance we plan for pineapple. We use height production because we use 90 cm, 90 cm, 60 cm, and 30 cm, which is this is very packed plant. It can we can plant the pineapple about 70,424 plant per acre, which is we want to make this project for 5 acre, so we can plant about 87,120. So this is there is another type, which is low production and medium production. We mean for low production, the distance will be more length, which is for the plant that will make less plant for acre. And for medium, it mean for the middle is different height and low. That is the plant distance is quite medium, which mean not so much plant, not so less plant. Okay, next is about variety that we have in Malaysia. The first already know that MD2 is very famous in Malaysia. This plant, this variety is very sweet than another variety. And MD2 this we want to plant for our project. Okay, for another variety is Nenas Yankee, Nenas Sarawak, Nenas Gandul, Nenas Mospin, and next is for Nenas Morris, Nenas Morris Raja, and Nenas Josephine, and last one is Nenas N36. So from this variety, you can see that different variety, which means different shape. It also have a different flavor, which is for MD2, which is more sweet than another variety. So another variety also have a different period time to harvest and different type to take care of the plant. Also, next year I will go to special tema, which Mr. Afiq will explain about it.
Special requirement for pineapple. First, the type of drain. Okay, a drain should flow input initially to lower the water level for the pit soil condition in Malaysia, which constantly trap water. First is main drainage to channel water to river to the sea. Next is second drainage, is for water outlet to main drainage and for water resource for the pineapple plant. Also the farm drainage, for outlet water to second drainage. Land preparation. The characteristic is place must have topsoil and aero structure, good soil fertility, high water holding capacity, good drainage, and also have enough water resource. First, we must prepare a land clearing, that is clear weed and small tree, burn dry woods, and apply herbicides. Next is ploughing. First is hard soil must plough to time with roll this and loose the soil using rotavator. Then for mineral should plough once with roll this and loose the soil with rotavator. For the slope, making terrace without ploughing. Cost and budget, I will pass to the Mr. Daniel.
Okay.
for our project, for the cost and budget, I will show you the calculation for our budget, our project. Okay. So here is our table that we collect from M3AT. So this is not this is our project calculation is based on the table. So the work that include in the cost and budget is on the preparing land and in labor, planting, weeding, and also including fertilizer and other expenses. Other expenses. Okay. For the next is, this is also the continuous table for the calculation, which include land preparing, planting, weeding, fertilizing, and also cost on the labor. Okay. In our project, we are dividing the production in 3 types, which is low, medium, and high. And this is our table, and this is our cost. This is our reference to calculate our cost of farm, per farm. Okay. So in our farm, the calculation for this project, we are including the land preparation, which is 500 times 5 acre, and this is polo 2005 to 275 per acre, and medium 350 ringgit per acre, and for high 425 ringgit per acre. This is for land preparation. 500. This is for fertilizer, and for we are using 2 types of fertilizer, which is water fertilizer and also fertilizer like NPK green and NPK blue, that using like a seedling fertilizer. And for the total cost for low yield, in our project, we are estimating we have three situations, which is low. We have low yield, medium yield, and high yield. So for the total cost for the low yield, so we including high labor, we are using 2%, which is about around 56 like that. And for permission is so the total is about, we will see in the next table. So the total cost for medium and the total cost for higher. Okay. The estimated time to generate income is about 12 to 15 months for the production of pineapple, because this is the time where we are waiting for the pineapple to be harvested, and we can sell the product. We can sell the product by selling the fruit. Mainly we sell the fruit, and other type of sources that we can gain profit is by selling the propagative, by selling the propagation material like sucker and clone. And estimated time also can be shortened if we are using hormone that stimulate the growth of the pineapple. So this is our life cycle of the pineapple. It is about around 12 to 40 months and can be shorter if you are using hormone. And for estimated income for the field for the 5 acres. Okay, so next. Okay, this is the estimated income for, because our project is using 5 land acres. So I'm dividing the production, like I said before, I'm dividing the production into 3 types, 3 situations, which is low, medium and high. Where when the production is low, it estimate to produce about 11,000 tons per acre, and for the gross profit is RM 33,000 per acre, which is I take the average prices for the grade, which commonly we use for MD2. The price for the grade A is RM2. For the grade B, for the grade C is RM2. For the grade B is RM3, and the for grade A is RM4. So I'm taking the average price. So I got RM3, and that I multiply with 11,000 of plant per acre that I got, and actually it's not acre, it's for actually it's an acre. So for an acre we can get 33,000 if it is low production. If medium production, it can produce around 14,000 and get 42,000 ringgit for the gross profit. And if the production of yield is high and we can maximize the production, it will be around 17,000 plant per acre, and we can get around 51,000 ringgit per acre. Okay, so next we can know the estimated net profit we got from our project. Okay, so for the first 2 tables we have discussed before. Okay, for the gross income for 5 acre, we estimating that we can get 165,000, where for 33,000 we time with 5 acre, where 33,000 is per acre, and for our project we are using 5 acres, so we multiply by time. Now we multiply by 5 and got 165 ringgit per acre. And the total production cost, including labor, including fertilizer, including preparation, we got around 56,876 ringgit. And after we got the total production, we minus with the gross income, and we can get profit 21,624 ringgit. And we also estimate for the, if we get around medium yield production, which is 14,000, and time by 4, time by 3 per plant, we can get 42,000. And time by 5 acre for our project, we can get 210,000. And for the total production cost, including labor and other expenses, 57,850, and we can get net profit of 5 of the project is 30,430. And if we don't have any problem on the project. The maximum yield that we can get is around 17,000 per acre, which is we time by 3 per plant, RM3 per plant, and we get 51,000. And for the gross income for 5 acre, we time by 5 and we got 255,000. And for the total production is increasing by acre because we are using more fertilizer and other expenses like weeding, and also increasing in labor energy. So the cost of the project is increased, and it around 58,885, and we can get profit per acre around 39,235. And this is shown that if we want to plant the pineapple, and I think this is one of the best project because it can return profit in large of amount. And estimated time for turnover the model initial cost is around 1.5 year, which is one season of harvesting. And from one season harvesting, we can cover the expenses, and also we can gain profit. So I think this is a profitable project. Okay, so next I will pass to Encik Safuan, Mr. Safuan, to discuss about risk and constraint of pineapple. Thank you.
Alright, so every planting has a risk and constraint. So this is a risk and constraint for pineapple. The first risk and constraint which is happen in pineapple is pests and disease. So I will explain about the risk of the pest, which is in pineapple. The pest that has become favorite in pineapple is mealybugs. The symptom of the effect of the mealybugs, it attacks the basal part of the leaves, and this will result in yellowing and wilting because it's sucking the juice from their host plant. And how to control these mealybugs is by spraying the insecticide by using diazinon. The next pest is red spider mite. The symptom for the red spider mite can be seen as that it attack the basal part of the leaf, and this will result in brown discoloration. You see, this is the mealybugs. It very small and can be seen in under microscope. And how to control this red spider mite is by spraying them with malathion. So the next pest is nematode, and the shape of the nematode same like roundworms, but it is very tiny and cannot be seen under with naked eyes. Yes, the symptom for the nematode, which is it can attack the basal part of the plant pineapple and the root system. It will disturb the root penetration and root growing. So how to control the nematode? By using the nematicides, and this nematicide can reduce the attack on pineapple plant for nematode. So this is the disease that are mostly happen in pineapple production. the first disease, which is bacterial heart rot, and it spread through agents or vector such as wind, soil, or insects. So this bacteria can be transferred by using wind, soil, and it affects the large area of the plantation because it using the environment. So how to control the disease of bacteria heart rot is by remove and destroy the affected plants. Beside that, so we must remove and destroy the affected plant, because if we didn't remove the affected plant, it will affect the others and it can cause the large area will be affected. So beside that, the other method to control is by using biological control, which is in antagonistic way. And beside that, we can also using the repellent that will release a smell fluid, and it can be sprayed by using the chlorpyrifos. Okay, next is deep eye. The symptom of the deep eye is the tissue around the seed become brown and hard, and this will disrupt the reproductive tissue. And how to control the deep eye? By avoid applying fertilizer during flowering and rainy days. And no chemical control has been successful. And you can also by using antagonistic approach, aka biological control, to control this deep eye. The other disease is fruit collapse. The symptom of the fruit collapse is it attack fruit near maturity. Fruit will become soft, watery, dirty in color. And how to control the fruit collapse? By destroy the affected plant and fruits. Biological control also can be using to avoid the fruit collapse. The pineapple must be sprayed with head texture before the flowering seasons. Okay, next disease is okay. So we go to the conclusion right now. So I will pass to the Afiq, Mr. Afiq, to explain about the conclusion of this whole project.
Okay. For the conclusion of our project, the prospect of pineapple industry for the next 10 years is bright. So in line with the various strategies that have been identified and implemented to strengthen the value chain, several policies intervention help to achieve the self-sufficiency target, thus improving the income of local residents through programs that are executed either in the national agricultural policy.
Program and projects implemented by the government seem to be effective and resulted with a stronger industry. The continuous exploration of new market and entering marketing efficiency from existing one, as well as the production of the downstream product, have provided new opportunities for the huge pineapple market. Therefore, policy intervention have an impact to promote the Malaysian pineapple industry globally.
So that's all from us. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Please give us a good mark, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.